Imagine a world where entire civilizations, breathtaking landscapes, and stories beyond imagination are created not by human hands, but by artificial intelligence. A place where art, life, and code merge into something entirely new. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is the dawn of AI-generated worlds. We are entering an age where machines don't just assist us, they create alongside us. The boundaries between imagination and simulation are fading. And the question we must ask is not whether AI will build our worlds, but what kind of worlds we will choose to live in. The birth of synthetic reality AI has already proven it can write, paint, compose, and design. From generating photorealistic cities to scripting interactive stories, algorithms are learning to create entire universes from scratch. What began as simple computer graphics has evolved into living, breathing ecosystems of digital life. Game engines powered by machine learning now simulate millions of individual actions in real time. Cities grow, economies shift, weather patterns change, all driven by intelligent systems. What once took thousands of human designers can now be produced by lines of self-improving code. The implications go far beyond entertainment. If AI can create worlds, it can also simulate futures, models of our planet, societies, and civilizations. Through these virtual worlds, humanity can explore the consequences of our choices before they happen. From pixels to possibility. In the early days of gaming, worlds were handcrafted, pixel by pixel, rule by rule. Every tree, every building, every sky was the work of an artist's hand. But now AI can generate entire landscapes in seconds, filled with natural detail no human could plan. Neural networks trained on planetary data can recreate mountains, rivers, and ecosystems with startling realism. These are not static maps. They evolve. The rain falls where it should. Forests grow and die. AI creates not just a picture but a process, a living, self-sustaining reality. This evolution marks a shift from design to emergence. Instead of crafting every detail, creators set the laws of physics, the rules of behavior, and let the world build itself. The result is something astonishing. Worlds that surprise even their own designers. The rise of the machine. Imagination. We used to think imagination was uniquely human. Yet today, AI models generate concepts that no one has ever thought of. Alien biomes, cities that float on magnetic fields, creatures that defy biology yet feel believable. These creations raise profound questions. When an AI imagines a world, whose vision is it? The programmers, the datasets, or has the machine developed its own kind of creative intuition? Perhaps imagination itself is not a human monopoly, but a property of any system complex enough to dream in patterns. If that's true, we are no longer the only storytellers in the universe. We are collaborators in a new kind of collective consciousness. Entertainment reimagined. The entertainment industry is already transforming. Films are being written by AI, with generated visuals indistinguishable from live action. Video games now create quests, dialogue, and emotional arcs dynamically, responding to the player's actions in real time. Imagine a movie that rewrites itself as you watch, adapting to your emotions, or a virtual world where every character has a backstory, a purpose, and the ability to evolve independently. These experiences blur the line between spectator and participant. In the near future, you won't just play a game, you'll live in one. Your AI companion will remember your past choices, shape your environment, and co-create your story. Entertainment will no longer be consumed, it will be experienced as a living dialogue between human and machine, a tool for human creativity. Some fear that AI will replace artists, filmmakers, and designers, but the truth is more nuanced. AI is not here to erase creativity, it's here to expand it. With generative tools, a single creator can now produce what once required an entire studio. You can imagine a city, and AI will build it. You can describe a world, and AI will bring it to life. The barrier between idea and execution is disappearing. The future belongs to those who can dream vividly and communicate clearly with machines. Creativity will shift from technical skill to vision management, guiding intelligent systems to express your imagination at planetary scale. Worlds beyond our world. AI-generated environments are not confined to screens. They are beginning to merge with our physical world through augmented and virtual reality. With a headset or smart glasses, you can step into AI-built landscapes that respond to your gaze, your voice, your presence. Soon, entire cities may be layered with invisible digital worlds, virtual layers of culture, art, and architecture overlaid on reality. These AI-generated realities could host education, collaboration, tourism, and art experiences that feel as real as the physical world. What happens when virtual worlds become more appealing than the real one? When digital environments offer beauty, freedom, and control that nature cannot, humanity will face a profound choice: to escape into these perfect worlds, or to use them to reimagine the one we already have. Simulating the future, AI-generated worlds are not only creative playgrounds, they are laboratories for understanding the future. Governments, scientists, and researchers are using AI simulations to predict climate change, test city planning, and explore the spread of diseases. These synthetic realities allow us to model entire civilizations, testing policies and innovations before applying them in real life. They can help us foresee the social, environmental, and economic impact of our decisions, giving us a second chance before reality makes the mistakes permanent. Through these digital mirrors, we can understand not only how the world works, but how it could work better. Ethics of creation. But every new world raises new responsibilities. If an AI creates entire societies, beings that think, feel, or simulate consciousness, do they deserve rights? Are we, in some sense, creating life? And who controls these worlds? If companies own the data and algorithms that generate them, they effectively control the landscapes of imagination. The next great frontier of freedom may not be land or information, but synthetic reality itself. We must decide now what kind of rules will govern these universes. Transparency, fairness, and ethics must be embedded in every layer of creation. Because when we give machines the power to create worlds, we also give them the power to shape minds. AI as a mirror of humanity. Every AI-generated world reflects its creator. The systems learn from human data, our art, our stories, our history. In them, we see both our brilliance and our bias, our beauty and our flaws. If we feed AI only violence, greed, and fear, it will build worlds that mirror those values. But if we teach it empathy, cooperation, and wonder, it can become a canvas for a higher vision of humanity. The worlds we teach AI to create are the worlds we teach ourselves to desire. The coming convergence. In the near future, the digital and physical will merge completely. AI will model the real world in real time, creating a continuous simulation of everything that happens, a living digital twin of Earth. This mirror world will power smart cities, autonomous systems, and real-time decision-making. Farmers will simulate crop growth before planting. Engineers will test bridges in virtual environments before building them. Governments will predict the outcomes of policies before enforcing them. When every aspect of reality can be modeled, humanity gains an unprecedented power, the ability to foresee, design, and direct the flow of civilization. But with that power comes a deeper question. Who decides what reality should look like? AI and the meaning of reality. If a world generated by AI feels, looks, and behaves like reality, does it matter that it's not real? When experiences are indistinguishable from physical life, the concept of truth itself begins to blur. In an AI-generated universe, perception becomes reality. A person could live, love, create, and die entirely within a synthetic realm, and to them it would be as real as the physical world. This possibility challenges the foundations of philosophy and identity. What does it mean to be human in a universe that can be rewritten? When our senses, memories, and choices can all be simulated, reality becomes not a fixed destination, but a spectrum of experiences. The positive vision. Despite the questions, AI-generated worlds hold enormous potential for good. They can teach empathy by letting people experience life from different perspectives. They can preserve endangered cultures by recreating ancient cities and languages. They can offer refuge, creativity, and collaboration in ways our physical world cannot. Education could happen in living simulations, walking through the history of Earth or exploring the human body at the cellular level. Science could advance through experimentation inside virtual universes. Artists could craft infinite galleries. Architects could prototype cities of light, and dreamers could build heavens of their own design. These are not fantasies. They are already emerging, and in the decades ahead, they may become humanity's greatest creative canvas. The dark reflection. But every technology has a shadow. If AI can build paradise, it can also build prisons. Worlds of manipulation, control, and illusion could trap people in endless feedback loops of pleasure or propaganda. Corporations could own not just our data, but our dreams, monetizing entire virtual lives. If we lose control of these tools, the freedom to imagine could become a product sold to the highest bidder. The fight for the future will not just be about who owns information. It will be about who owns reality itself, our role as architects. We stand at the threshold of a new form of creation. For the first time in history, humanity shares the power of world building with its own inventions. We are not passive users of AI. We are its teachers, its partners, and its conscience. The worlds AI generates will be shaped by the stories we tell it, the values we encode, and the dreams we dare to share. This is our responsibility, to ensure that intelligence serves imagination, not control. The future of AI-generated worlds is not about replacing humanity. It's about expanding what it means to be human. It's about giving our ideas space to grow, evolve, and inspire beyond the limits of biology or geography. The landscapes of tomorrow. By 2050, AI-generated worlds could be as common as social media is today. People will travel between realities the way we now switch apps. Some will work in virtual economies, others will live in shared dreamscapes built by collective imagination. We will build not one civilization but many parallel societies, each exploring different possibilities of life. And through them all, humanity will rediscover its oldest desire, to create, to imagine, and to understand itself through the act of world-making. In the end, AI-generated worlds are not just the future of technology. They are the next evolution of storytelling, art, and consciousness itself. They are the mirror where humanity meets its reflection, the laboratory where dreams become tangible, and the frontier where imagination becomes infinite. So when you look at an AI-created world, whether it's a digital city, a painting, or a simulation of life, remember this: it is not just the product of a machine. It is a glimpse of what we are capable of when we teach our creations to dream. The landscapes of tomorrow are already being written, not in ink, but in algorithms, and they are waiting for us to step inside.